in Bergen Airport, and we just landed and we went through immigration and stuff, and now we have to make our way to our Airbnb. Here are the directions. You need to take the light rail from the airport to the stop Borderland. From the stop, you need to walk for 7 minutes towards the bus stop Linde next to Fujasangerfane Road. When you reach the stop, you need to cross the tunnel and get to the opposite side of the road. If you don't have much luggage, I recommend you go up the stairs next to the residential building. Turn left at the top and follow a trail 5 meters away from the stairs. When you reach Sondre Skogsjøen Street on the top, turn right and walk for 50 meters to reach our house. This is not going to end well. I don't know if we're going the right way. We finally made it to our Airbnb after a huge trek, but check out this view.
So we walked about 30 minutes to our Airbnb, just straight up hills. I would have no idea how to find places if it wasn't for Marilyn. I don't understand any directions at all. It's like the directions I get are like in Chinese, even though they're in English, but it sounds like Chinese to me. So I'm really grateful that she is good at directions because I have no idea what I'm doing. So we went to the grocery store here in Bergen, Norway, because we can't afford going out to eat every day. In Norway, meals cost about $50 a meal, like for just regular meals. And we can't do that every day for 4 nights, so that's expensive. So we decided to get some groceries.
We're in Bergen, Norway. It is the second largest city in Norway, and we're really excited to be here, but why in the world are we here? We're returning to our apartment in Prague from New York after a visit home, and we found these incredible deals from Norwegian Air where we could fly from New York to Norway, specifically Bergen, for like, I don't know, $130 one way, which is outstanding. So beautiful, but it's so cold.
So, we are freezing cold. We've been walking around Old Town City in Bergen for a few hours. We actually hung out in the mall for a little bit because it's so cold. And Marilyn got some Burger King salad, and we're headed back to our Airbnb. Hopefully we know how to get there, and we're just gonna chill tonight, and hopefully we'll do some more fun things tomorrow. So it is Tuesday morning. No, it is not Tuesday, it's Saturday. Hello everyone, it is Saturday morning in Bergen, Norway, and we are cold. And we just woke up from a long jet lag sleep, and right now we're going to the city center to get our Bergen Card. What is a Bergen Card, you may I ask?
Here is the Bergen Card. You have choices between 24 hours, 48 hours, or 72 hours. And it's super, super handy. We only paid about $3.80 NOK for the 48-hour one. And what it does is it gives you discounts on all kinds of things. Museums, restaurants, the fjord tour, the cruise, and other random things. So
and free transportation.
Yeah, and free public transportation. It's really great. We're here at the Bryggen in Bergen. We have fish soup, and it's very famous in Norway. So we're gonna see how it tastes. It's really hot, I'm scared. Oh my god, it's so good.
They're so good. Creamy, lobstery, fishy, soupy, water.
We have a variety of fish cakes here, and just basically things made with fish. So some of them are like 80% fish and some are like 60% fish, and with a bunch of other random things like vegetables and flour and stuff like that. So I don't know which one this one is, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Tastes like fish. on our boat to do the fjord cruise. Yeah, they just told us that there's a lot of ice, like in the way in the water, so instead of going the entire way, we're gonna have to take a little detour, they said. So we'll see how this works out.
I hope it doesn't turn out like the Titanic.
Right,
it's
that
basically
would be,
the same thing,
it's
right?
basically the exact same thing.
If it is, then they'll make a movie about us.
You're right, we'll be famous. Perfect.
Hello. We just got back from the fjord cruise. It was absolutely beautiful, stunning scenery, really cool. It was about 3 hours long. It was pretty pricey. It's like $70 or so if you don't have the Bergen Card, but we do have the Bergen Card, so it was like $50. So much cheaper if you have the Bergen Card, but you also have to pay for the Bergen Card. So now we're gonna go eat some reindeer sausage, so Santa's helpers food. So we got the reindeer sausage, and it has strawberries sauce, like jelly, mustard, and fried onions. They said it was typical, so we thought we'd try it. Here we go. It's really good. It's interesting. Jelly on sausage. Imagine that.
We're on Mount Floyen, I think that's how it's pronounced, and we took a funicular to get up here, and it's freezing but gorgeous. I've always been a huge cat person in my life, and it seems that everywhere we travel to, I manage to find random cats and make friends with them.
We are at Gamelhagen Castle in Bergen, Norway. And this castle is where the king of Norway comes to stay when he comes and visits Bergen. So it's a really big, cool castle. And we had to walk here 35 minutes from our Airbnb. I don't think there's any public transportation around here, which kind of sucks, because after this, we don't know how we're getting anywhere. So after we went to the castle, we tried to walk around to find a bus stop or food or something to eat or do, but it was really difficult. So if you go to that castle in Bergen, make sure to drive there or have a ride, because it's difficult to find public transportation. I also had to pee, so we looked over a place to pee, and eventually we got on a bus. We found one maybe like 45 minutes later and made it to the center of Bergen, and now we're gonna go search for some food.
Yesterday we took the bus back to our Airbnb, and what happened was that we missed our stop, so we forgot to press the stop button, so we had to walk from the last bus stop back to ours, and that was annoying. So today what we did was we were really paying attention, and we saw our stop, so we pressed the stop button. We're like, okay, you know, it's the next stop, we're ready. And suddenly the bus came to a screeching halt. So we're like, okay, so we got off the bus assuming it was our stop. Turns out the bus just stopped because we pressed the stop button. Who does that? And we got off 7 stops too early. So now we walked and then now we're lost. So now we're waiting by the bus stop. Hopefully another one will come by soon.
Good afternoon, guys. It is about 2:15 or so on Monday in Bergen, Norway. And I had some severe jet lag last night. I couldn't sleep at all. I didn't fall asleep until 5 a.m. So I slept until like 12:30. So we got a really late start to today, and it's our last day in Bergen. And you know what? That's okay. You really don't need 4 days in Bergen. There's cars driving by that are gonna splash us with water because it snowed last night. As you can see, there's tons of snow everywhere. But yeah, so Bergen, you don't really need 4 days. We did everything we needed to do. So today we're kind of just gonna chill, walk around a little more, and hang out for the day. So we'll explore.
So we are at the Bergen Aquarium. Remember how I mentioned that we got the Bergen Card? Well, we got the 48-hour one. And because we did that, we were able to come into the aquarium for free because it's free with your Bergen Card from February 1st to February 28th. We're here at the Bryggen in Bergen. And we have noticed two things about the Norwegian language. One, they have very silly words that are very hard to pronounce. Two, they have a lot of English words. Utkejorsel.
Under Ombordstigningsbillet.
Halversalmending.
Welcome til Nasjonaldommen Gabelhagen.
Finnegardsgaten.
Nedre Korskirkerkalakamenmengene.
Telephone.
Bejelder Hele Kameradet.
Dragsalmeningen.
Fremkommelighet.
Parkering for butt.
Ombordstigningsbillet.